Usually, in liquidity mining, you earn a share of the transaction fee from the pool you are providing liquidity to. This earning is usually small, but I discovered that with Bybit, you can earn 3 times more using the leverage liquidity mining on Bybit. Bybit seems to be the only exchange offering this at this time. Maybe you don't even know what liquidity mining is. I'll be explaining and showing you that in this video, and also how to earn 3 times more by applying leverage. At the end of this video, you will be able to do it yourself and even teach someone else how to do it. To navigate to the liquidity mining section, we open the Bybit app. Now, if you don't have a Bybit app, go ahead, use the link in the description and sign up. Verify your account, download the app, then you come to this homepage. So when you come here, you click on more here. Then here, under the end section, you see liquidity mining, then we click on it. If you scroll down, you can see different coins in the liquidity mining section. So for example, if you come to the ETH/USDT section, you see that it's between 6.1% to 18.4%. Usually on other exchanges, the APY is below 6%. Some are even 1 to 4%. But the reason why it's up to 18.4% is because of the 3x leverage on Bybit. 18.4% is about 3 times 6.1%. If I click on it, you see that liquidity provided already is 6.9 million USD. In other words, the number of ETH and USDT added to this pool is over $6.9 million. And the 7-day APY is even higher, 8.2 to 24.8%. The coin yield is in USDT. In other words, what you are paid or what you are settled in is in USDT. To add liquidity, I'll click on add. Before we proceed to adding liquidity, let me explain the concept of liquidity mining. The whole concept of liquidity mining was made popular by DeFi, decentralized finance, through automated market makers, AMM. This removes intermediaries and makes it easy for anyone to instantly buy and sell crypto assets seamlessly without permission using the swap function. Still using the ETH USDT pool. Imagine that these baskets represent the pool. Inside the basket is an equal proportion of ETH and USDT. Liquidity miners can continuously add more ETH and USDT to this basket. This is called providing liquidity. Let's say someone has USDT and wants to buy ETH. He can come to the pool and exchange his USDT for a proportionate amount of ETH at the market price. This is called swapping. But he is going to pay a fee for using this pool. This fee is distributed to all those that added liquidity to this pool. And this process is called liquidity mining. The whole process is encoded into a smart contract, so no one can cheat the system. I hope this is perfectly clear. You can always drop your question in the comment section. When you add liquidity, you have to add an equal portion of the 2 coins. For example, if ETH price is 1,300 and I have 500 USDT and I want to add liquidity, what I would do is that I will use half of it, which is $250, to buy ETH. This will give me 0.1923 ETH. Then I will add 250 USDT plus 0.1923 ETH to the pool. However, Bybit saves you the hassle of doing this because you can add only ETH or USDT to the pool and it automatically converts half of ETH to the other coin. Now, let's go back and add liquidity on Bybit. I hope you still know how to get to the liquidity mining section. You click on more at the home page. Then under earning, you click on liquidity mining. Then here, we still want to add liquidity to the ETH USDT pool. We click on it. Then we click on add liquidity. Now I want to add USDT, right? Now what I have here my balance is 0. Mind you, before you can add liquidity, you need to have money in your assets section. So let's go back to the home page. You see asset here. You can click on here, right? Click on deposits, choose USDT, then now send. This is your wallet address, ERC, TRC, Omni, whichever you want to use. Send your asset to here. Then it will now appear under the derivatives section. From there, you can now transfer it to add liquidity. If you want to know how to actually buy USDT using Naira on Bybit, you can watch my Bybit P2P video. So since I already have $63 here, I'll use it to provide liquidity. So let me go back to the home page. To go back to the liquidity mining page, click here. So what I will do, click on add liquidity. What I'll do here is to click on transfer here. Then I want to transfer from sports. I want to change this to USDT. Then I want to transfer this $50 from the sports, right? I can use to transfer from derivative, but I want to transfer from sports to my N account. So I click on transfer. So this will now go to my N account. From here, I can now provide liquidity. So stay back to here, I choose USDT, click on maximum. So I'm using $50 to test this out. Now look at the leverage I was talking about. It shows that with $50, right, I'm gonna pay 0 fee. Now look at the parameters. Estimated price of Ethereum is $1,348, now $7. My principal is 50, estimated liquidity is 50, fee is 0, estimated APY is 6.2% because I'm not using leverage here, and yield is 0.23 USDT per month. Now if I increase this leverage to 2x leverage, you can see that my estimated APY is now 12.4% and my yield has doubled. But look at what happened. What happens here is that I now have liquidation price. Liquidation price is now 353 USDT. What this means is that if the price of Ethereum drops to $353, my money will be gone, right? But I will show you what you can do so this doesn't happen. Of course, the price of Ethereum is $1,346, but I still want to increase this further to 3x leverage. I'm going to earn 3 times more. Estimated APY is now 18.4%, and my yield has increased by times 3. But what happens again is that my liquidity price has increased. It means that if the price of Ethereum drops to $623, my money that I use in providing liquidity will be gone. I'll go ahead and add liquidity here. Then I'll confirm, and that is it. The order is in progress. Now, you can see that my liquidity is $150. I added $50, but I used 3x leverage to earn 3x more. So it's as if I'm adding $150. Let me click on view liquidity. Now I have 2 liquidity being added. So I've added 1, which is this first one you're seeing here. You can see on claim yield. And I have this second one here, which is pending. It takes about some minutes, like 5 minutes to be added, right? If I click on it, I can choose to claim what I'm earning. I can reinvest it. I can also add more liquidity. If the price of Ethereum is dropping, right, to nearing this liquidation price, I can add more USDT to this to make sure I don't get liquidated. So I think this is awesome. So far, you not only know how to mine liquidity, but you can teach someone else, right? Note, however, that liquidity mining has a risk called impermanent loss. This is when the price rises or falls below the price at which you provided liquidity. It is impermanent because you have not removed liquidity. If you remove liquidity when the price returns to the initial price, then there is no loss. People still go ahead with liquidity mining because most times the reward from the mining outweighs the impermanent loss, especially with leverage on Bybit. If you not only want to mine liquidity, you want to have your money trading for you, making you regular profits, but you don't have the time to do that, or you don't know how to do that. Now, there are two things you can do. You can copy someone else's trade on autopilot, set it up and let it trade for you, or you can set up a grid trading bot. Both of these features exist on Bybit. If you want to know how to set it up step by step, then watch this next video.